From the home of the Bills since way back in 1973, there's a look at Highmark Stadium just outside of Buffalo, New York. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the Buffalo Bills. Well, we thought this could get interesting. Here's interesting, an onside kick to start this thing. And just shutting him off there. And the Bills are going to recover. Yeah, you got to wait until that ball goes 10 yards. They did not. They hit it before, and that draws the flag every time.
And there's no doubt in my mind that converting an onside kick has never been tougher in the NFL with the new rules. So trying to get it to 10 yards, timing up perfectly, that's tough enough to begin with. But when you go ahead and grab it before it goes, you've got no shot then.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. And he's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. An early statement on the game's first play. 18 yards and a first down. And we see the emphasis early here. Get your star receiver involved, able to do it successfully. Not a bad start to begin with, that's for sure. And to me, this play says our guy is better than your guys. Because, you know, a player of his stature, he won't just be single covered all game long. It's going to involve multiple people. And right away, they told the other team, guess what? He's just better. Allen off the play fake. Buying time to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's second and a country mile. Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a third down. Now a handoff to Chandler. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here, because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time, because let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Play action. Now it's Allen. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bills get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. The extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. handoff. Now Fields. And this intercepted on the first play of the game. Picked up by Brandon Stevens. And he is going to score. It's a pick six and a Bills touchdown. Well, we went from scoreless to 13-0 in a hurry. First, their offense had the touchdown, and now the defense comes through with one.
You can't get a better 1-2 punch than that. Follow up a touchdown offense by getting one on defense. If they keep that effort up, you'll take the other sideline out of this one very quickly.
Pass on for the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And he returns this to the 22. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up first and 2. And nothing but daylight ahead. Still on his feet. And finally down at the 36-yard line. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down.
First down, Jets.
Fields now to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Nicole Hardman, the intended target, and that'll bring up second down. You look at this Buffalo defense. This unit coming into this one ranked number 20 against the pass in the NFL.
I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
23 yards the pickup there. From the 13 now, they work on first and 10. Here's Fields. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Second and 10. Here's Fields. And he comes back with one complete. 5 yards. Now it's third and 5.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
Well, he's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be fourth and inches. They snap it to Fields. Flushed out right. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. A safety.
The goal here is about getting any kind of positive yardage in this spot because you don't care who, you don't care how. You just want to try and buy a little space and get away from your own end zone. But in this spot, the defense was all over that play and equally motivated to stick them with a safety.
Oh, my goodness. Now that is going to be out of bounds on the free kick. And that's a big mistake. Good starting position for the Jets as they come up first and 10 right at the 50-yard line. This is caught inside the 15. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Back to throw now on first down. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. He'll get just a yard on the scramble in second down.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. The Jets with the football here to start the second quarter as they're looking at a second down and 9 to go. Out of the gun, they run it with Hall. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Screen play to McAllister. Touchdown! A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Jets have got it back to within a score. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Hey, you're so right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, whoever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder in the ball carrier, and down he goes.
Short completion, just 4 yards, and it's second down. Allen now looks to throw. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. And incomplete on the deep ball.
These two offenses have gone up and down the field so far in the first half. Finally, I say, here's a stop on 3rd down.
And he'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And this one goes sailing out of bounds. Where did it cross? Well, they're going to say on this side of midfield. On first down, it's Fields. Drops this off into Longoria. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
And he'll let this go deep for Lazard. And that's going to be incomplete. Trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Throwing on third down, Fields. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. So they'll get nothing out of that play. And that'll bring up fourth down. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Now Lutz for the field goal try. From the right hash, this from 53. And that is no good. And that will keep this a 4-point game.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first-round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. And he wisely will throw that one away. The Bills at 7-4 on the year. And they come in on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. And he's going to get this down close to a first at about the Jets' 27. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. That burst good for 20 and a first down. Now they'll put a receiver in motion left. And he'll get him. Touchdown, Buffalo. Josh Allen keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Bills are able to extend their lead. An extra point by pass, up and good. And that makes it a 21-10 game. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back for left or just a little more animated.
He's got room past the 30, and he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 19 yards there on the catch and run. 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Back to throw, Fields. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure to give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 10 yards is the pickup, good enough for a Jet first down. Option play, here's Hall. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. On 2nd down, a run with Hall. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. From the gun on 3rd down, Fields. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 39. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. He had the distance, but it's no good. Wide to the right, and they will remain 2 scores down as the difference holds at 11.
And anytime you see a kicker trot out to try one for 56 yards, you know everything's got to come off perfectly for it to have a chance. If the laces aren't quite right, if he doesn't hit the fat part of the ball just right, it's unlikely to go through, and that one winds up no good.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Jets going to get the football first, and they trail as well as we get back underway in this second half. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start calling back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
On first down, nothing opening up really on the running play. Give him maybe a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Fields. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Hall. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They'll give to Hall. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. From the 50, here's Fields, eluding the pressure right. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Fields, we know he has the good mobility. He flashes it there as he scrambles for the first down. Back to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And those two just have been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
Well, it looked like it marched to the end zone. He's had a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
First and goal, New York.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. They'll run with Hall. Trying to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And this is called. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. Robert Saleh, one to take chances. His guys will go for two here. They're going to try and run. And he'll get in for the 2 points. So that'll cut the deficit down to just a field goal. I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
By rule, that comes out to the 40-yard line, so a good opportunity for this offense with solid field position. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at the 40. Chubb on the counter. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want, but on the defensive side of the ball, you scramble a little bit. Now you're behind trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes
into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Jets are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. They will get 4 yards here on the 1st down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6. To throw is Fields. They'll check that down to Nwogu out of the backfield. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a Jet was shaken up on that one. From the 38 now. Here's 2nd and 6. Handoff, running left. Here's Hall.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know the security point of attack, especially against the big-body guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
3rd and 5. Now Fields. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's got a 1st down as a tackle made at the Bills' 23. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Fields on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. Looking right sideline, that's complete. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Back to the ground with Hall. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard that time. 2nd and goal.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow. And this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on 1st down.
2nd and goal from inside the 5. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Now they'll send a tight end in motion left. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. He couldn't get the ball away on 4th and goal. And the result, instead of the chip shot to tie, they turned the ball over on downs. They'll try and wind down some clock with Chubb. And able to find a little space. He gets us up over the 15 to the 16. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. They run it again with Chubb. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. 70 yards rushing now for Chubb, and a 1st down as well. They'll let their wide receiver take this one. It's Diggs. Down the right sideline. Inside the 10. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Stephon Diggs. His 1st rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bills use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Bass. Up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Kene Nwangwu now out of his end zone. And they're going to start at a hole as he's brought down at the 11. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Meanwhile, Fields throw into the hands here of Hardman. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Fields. Finding Hardman. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Back to throw. Fields. He's got Njoku over the middle. They'll come up now on 2nd down. Now Fields. Right back to Njoku.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
All eyes on Fields. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. Here's Fields. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Teron Johnson able to pick it. And he'll be brought down with a penalty flag on the field. It was a late decision to throw, and it might have been too late. So Allen's going to look to throw. Going deep for Diggs. And got his man complete. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Now Allen. That's out to Chubb, complete. Down inside the 10. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Nick Chubb, 32 yards. And the Bills are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. Here's Bass now for the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Nwangu now from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. Oh, Fields is intercepted for a 3rd time. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. And they will take a knee here. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them. Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more, little insult to injury here late in the game. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these 2 teams meet. But until then, this game's over.